Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Psychic medium Omar MJ here with another free live psychic readings and messages from Spirit Session. Thank you to everyone who posted. Hi Simone, good to see you again. Hi MJ, good to see you. Felice, Shanice, good to see all you guys. Just did some questions a while ago in the comment section. Was able to get some good messages for some people. Looking forward to tonight. Everyone. Simone, just good to see you again. I stick with my reading that I gave you. I support everything that you do. I believe in the reading I gave you. I wish you the best of luck. You're always going to surprise yourself and do well. Okay? Thank you. Shanice, I'm doing well. Kendra. Hello, Shayla. Good to see you. Good to see everyone here. I'm going to start answering some questions straight away. Sarah Elizabeth Bean. Hi, will I get married again? And if so, what will he look like? Okay, so again, it's hard to say what he'll look like. I got an energy feeling from that person. You just have to be careful. I'm not sure if you're going to be if you should rush this one at all. I feel you're going to meet someone. I feel there's going to be some things about him that are a little bit boring, and at the same time there's a strong energy there too. This person is not in your life, but he is there. Just beware. It just feels like he's the first person that will sort of come in and make sense, but after a bit it just doesn't feel like things can get heavy. So basically, the only advice I can give you is somebody's going to come into your life in the not near future, but a little bit past that, within a year or so, and then all that glitters is not gold. It will take you some time to discover a few things, and you have to be able to go through all that time because there could be some warning signals, some signs, and everything. It could be something that may not work out, is what I'm saying. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. That's what I saw in your immediate future. Thanks a lot for asking. Thank you so much. Maria says blessings to you. Okay, thank you. Good to see you, MJ, like I said. Okay, I'm going to answer some more questions. Billy Joe wants to know anything from my grandfather who passed away in 1992. So he's sort of referring to that time period when you were there at that time. He wants you to go back to that particular time period. I guess that was a period where you used to be a lot more freer, open-minded. Connect to that sort of energy around that time. He's basically reminding me of that particular time period of around the 1992, I guess, time. And he wants you to forget about some of your troubles and things like that. Well, not so much forget about them, but just be open to all the difficulties and the challenges, and just be that same younger self you that you used to be at that particular time. He wants you to connect to that particular energy at that time. Loves you very much. Okay, but straight away he took me into that time period and energy. Thanks a lot. Tanya wants to know, hi Omar, I was wondering if you could tell me anything about my daughter Jessie being with a controlling boyfriend. You did well with my daughter Ashley. So thanks a lot for that confirmation with Ashley. Marie Crabtree says thank you. So the other one with that controlling boyfriend, I'm not sure if that's changing. It's just there. It's always there. I do feel that she doesn't want to let go of that situation herself, and there's a lot of like this going on, like that energy trying to keep everything in, and basically just a swooping energy just trying to get me in and something. So, and I feel that your daughter's kind of giving into it, It's hard for her to see this, but she can get past it, and there are much better options beyond that. But if you, since I was right with your first daughter's reading, I will say that this one, it just feels like that kind of a sweeping energy. It just wants to hold everything and keep everything in. I'm not sure if I truly, I do see better beyond it. It's just another way of saying it. Okay. Thanks a lot for asking that question. Uh, Sorry, I just saw someone here. Shanae, would I see? I completely lost your question. I'm so sorry. It happened so fast. Okay. Marlena, I will get to you. Can you let me know what your question is? It's not I'm skipping. So it's not I'm skipping. It's just they go pretty fast. So I read a question and actually it goes pretty fast. So I try to get through as many as I can. Okay. Kathy booked a reading. Do you know when I will get it? Yeah, Kathy, I did get it and I did send you an email back. But can you send me a text? Because I'm trying to get a hold of you by text. So appreciate you booking a reading, and I'll probably get to you. I have some openings available this Sunday, so thanks a lot. Okay, let's get back to some readings. Lynn LeBlanc, do you think I will be with someone in the near future? It's been 2 years, and when do you think I will be ready? So Lynn, not enough going on. It's just sort of emptiness and wow. Okay. So I'm not. See, what I'm seeing is a barren, dusty land, and there's dust flowing. So there's not much effort going on your part. I just feel that you just need to do more, right? It's just this isn't what I got in a lot of my readings. Actually, this is the first time I'm seeing this, but just there isn't any effort being done on your part. So I'm not sure if anybody can magically come in because right now there's nothing I see. It's just a barren land with dust sort of flowing across. I hope you can take more action towards that and take more risks is what I'm saying. But anything is better than nothing is what I'm getting, right? So I hope that makes some sense to you, and I hope you're able to work with that. Thanks a lot. Marie Crabtree, thanks a lot for sharing. I appreciate you sharing. Marie, if you have a question, let me know. Natasha says thank you, appreciate it. Thanks, Natasha, appreciate you. Hello, my friend Omar, good to see you. Can my father connect me with me tonight? I'm going to try, sorry. Who was it? Christina Importer, can you connect with my father? Yeah, Christina, he's pointing towards your health, if that makes any sense. So he's asking you to look after your health. Of course, there's the medication, there's the diet, there's things like that. But he's pointing towards the inside of your body, and then and some sort of like any things that may affect it. Okay, I think that will resonate with you. I think you know what he's talking about there. He just wants you to look after your health more carefully, be more on top of that. But to answer your question, was I able to connect with him? Yes. And what did he show me? Sort of showed me the body, and particularly the inside of the body. Okay, that's usually the message for health. Thanks a lot. Christina Importer shared. Thank you so much for sharing. Anybody who shared, Kathy Searson says thank you. Anyone who shared, just let me know your question right next to your shared. That way I can get to it. Okay, Paulette Lawrence, I came to you before. You didn't read me, please. I am seeing someone. Is he going to commit to me? So Paulette, is he going to commit to you? Yes, but he's too early to say. I have a feeling he will, but right now there is still a huge undecided energy with him. Don't feel it's a lost cause, but the way I see it, it is a possibility, but it can also go the other way. If anything, okay, I'm gonna ask, should you go and approach him and more? I feel like you've done it. I feel like he's going to see some more qualities in you that are really going to attract you to him. I think if you focus on that, bringing out those particular qualities, I feel they'll get him hooked more. So it's kind of, that's the best advice I kind of feel that I can give you, okay? Thanks a lot for your question. Okay. Leisha Carson Spearman, love reading or past reading? I'll tell you which one comes first. Well, the past shouldn't be forgotten because what I'm seeing is the past is blending into the future. So what that usually means to me is that whatever, a lot of the times I've given readings where I've said, okay, the future's ahead of you, you got to let the past go. With me, it just sort of feels like the energy is sort of blending in from the past. There were some lessons and they have to be carried forward. So you asked about love and past, and I think there's a combination of those messages here. But the way I see it is blending from the past energies, sort of just merging in like big paint strokes coming through. You can't let the past go. No, and you know it's contrary to what people say, but in your case, those are the things that basically the lessons from the past will be coming very handy in now and in the near future. But um, that's where I guess things are with you. Just sort of they're coming in. They have to be sort of brought forward into the future. You can't just bury them. You just have to bring them forward. Okay. So I just saw sort of energies being painted across like you in bars, if that makes any sense. Okay. Thank you so much for asking. Okay. Roberta Salzer said shared. Thank you, shared. How will things between me and Manny? Somebody else shared, and they want to know how will things be between me and Manny. Tough. It's more to do with Manny than it is to do with you, and it's more to do with his lack of understanding, and it's just the way he's been brought up. It's just the way he's been. It's just everything that's his conditioning and things like that. It is going to be difficult for you, I feel, and it's just going to be um, it's beyond your control. It's kind of more in his the ball's more sort of in his court. Um, I would try it because it's a learning experience, but I wouldn't necessarily be attached to it. If it works out, great, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. The reason why I'm saying I would try it for a bit, I feel there is a lesson for you to be learned that has to be learned through Manny. So in any case, you can't just cut it off. I feel you have to go through that lesson, um, good or bad, and then move on beyond it. But don't be attached to that whatever that situation with Manny is. Thanks a lot for asking that question. Denise Corona wants to know, can you tell me if your mom is here with you? Yes, she is, of course. Let's bring her in. Yes, she is, definitely. Okay, I can confirm that. That's when my voice tone changes and everything. I do feel the love for her. Everything changes. You see, I've kind of mellowed down. That's the love energy that I get from your mother. Definitely there. She's also making me feel like she used to do stuff like she used to keep herself busy towards the end. Little things, maybe a hobby, could be like working with little things, sewing, collecting, or something like that. That kind of hobby. She's making me feel. She's making me feel like you don't do those kind of things, but she's pointing it out. Maybe that's something you can do, pick it up as a hobby or something like that. But that's kind of the thing she's making me feel like I'm almost looking at her from like sitting comfortably on a chair or something doing that. Okay, I did connect to her most definitely. Great energy. Thank you so much for bringing that. She is with you. Okay, throughout the day. She's also making me feel like you're more busier. You keep moving. You don't sit down as much as her. Um, and that's kind of the contrast between the two. So thank you. Shannon Tate wants to know if my gift will develop fully. Shannon Tate. I was attracted to that reading, drawn to that reading straight away. Shannon, okay. I feel there is a gift. It's a beautiful gift. I don't know what gift you're talking about. I feel it could be something to do with spirituality or something like that. But most certainly, okay, this one came through very strong, Shannon. I got the feeling of it, and it's weird to describe it, but I felt, I did feel it. I almost could smell it, and just um, smelling is the wrong word, but I did feel that it just had a presence to it. Okay, I would definitely work on it. Will it be developed fully? Um, yes, you are working on it. It is there. That's the best way I can describe it. It's hard to predict it with these things, but the way I can see it, it's there. It's all around you. It's in your aura. It's definitely there. It jumped out at me through this reading. Okay, so definitely there is a potential for you to develop it. It's there. It's there for the taking. It's actually in your energy field. It's very easy to pick up. Um, so I hope that helps you out. Thanks a lot for asking that question. Appreciate that. Okay. So that was Shannon Tate. Yeah, developed. Thanks for sharing, Shannon. Appreciate that. Chrissy M. Lawson. Anything on my love life with initials TC? TC. It's more of a steady relationship than some of the other readings that I've done. It is worth definitely trying. It does give you, it is allowing you the freedom to be yourself, and that's a plus point. Um, I would continue it definitely for a while. Just keep on giving it a try. And like I said, it's one of those relationship energies where I'm getting where it kind of gives you the ability to breathe, to be yourself, to be a little bit free. There is a little bit. I guess there was some problems at the start or something, but it's making me feel like that was there. But it does have the potential to get better, and it might be a good thing for you. Give it a try, okay? That's what I would recommend. Thanks a lot for asking that question. Okay, guys, thank you to everyone. Somebody wants to know what's my mother's favorite food to make. Something savory. That's what I got straight away. I miss her and make her favorite food to connect with her all the time. I almost saw like a pot of like a liquid, a stew or something like that that was there or something. I hope that's right. Um, I'll go with that. And the third thing is, um, I'll go with that. I'll leave it with that. Simone Piers, am I on the right path? Am I progressing at all? Yes, you are. I do feel. I do feel you're making the long term right decisions, and I feel that there were a lot of hard things that were there and that you didn't accept, but you're starting to face them more and more. So basically, I saw like a block of energy that was there. It was far away, but now it's closer, so you're less fearful of it. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Like a big block, and it's a big scary block, but now you're more closer to it to facing it. Again, I've read for you, Simone, and I've always said I see some great things in you. I do see a great deal of potential in you. I would go forward, and I think you're a lucky soul in some ways. And if it was according to the reading I did, I would definitely keep going forward. You'd be surprised at what kind of luck comes your way. Okay, so I hope that helps you out. Allison Reed, good to see you again. I shared Omar. Allison, thank you again. Santino has been here, and I've talked to him in a few times also. So he's here this weekend. By the way, he's pointing something out. I don't know if it means something, but if you're gonna have your time alone, or if you're gonna be at a place, but something like that. But he says over the weekend, and he's making me feel like the Saturday or the Saturday night is just he's just making me feel like the Saturday night. I don't know what's going on. He's just making me feel like that's more of an open energy for him to come and be there, and he's almost making me feel like Sunday he'll give it to yourself. Okay, that's your time alone. So it's great to connect with Santino and that kind of and that energy again. Thank you so much. Okay. MJ De Leon, anything for you? So I guess it's making me feel like a lot of what's going on. This is a short term because you asked for anything for you today for the time being, for the immediate future. Take a look at all the things that you have to do, and just it's kind of showing me that they're all bunched up into one column, if that makes any sense. So it's basically asking me to simplify and just focus on that particular one thing. So moving forward for the next week or something like that, you may not want to go to a different, like a shotgun strategy where you're just trying to approach different things. It's just saying the 2 or 3 things can be bunched into one task or something like that. And if you do that, that's kind of the short-term reading I have for you, okay? That will make a lot of sense. It just makes me feel like these are like your things to do, your things that are going on in your mind. But just take a bunch of it. Most of it can be put together in one single column. Think of it as one single energy task column or something like that. Approach it like that for the short term being, and I hope that will kind of help. Pardon me. Thanks a lot, Simone. Simone says thank you. Definitely, definitely. Anytime for you guys. You guys are regular customers. So okay. So Brenda Walker, thinking of traveling to Vietnam or Bali in about 1 year. Do you see anything? Well, I feel you can travel. Bali seems a little bit better to me. I feel that you will be somewhat safe, is what I'm seeing. Because the first question I asked is it safe or is it not safe? So the Bali energy, I think, will bring you more of it just feels a little bit more. There's a lot more memories packed in it. Uh, Vietnam just feels like a little bit of like, okay, it's more of a relaxing energy. Bali's got more of a things going on. Both of them are fine. I would prefer like like I don't see any problem with you catching COVID or anything if that's what you want to know. Of course, it's better to consult with your embassy and um, in regards to that. But I feel that you can travel and take the risk as long as you're careful. Um, so thank you. Sherry Daniels, is my future starting to lighten up? Sherry, not now. Next year, or it's almost like the second, third, fourth month or something, just before the spring. Springtime is definitely better, but I'm seeing if the things start before then. Um, just for next year. I'm also getting the feeling is that it's weird as this sounds, this period that you're going through. Um, you might look back and cherish something about this whole period from now until then. Okay, it could be a lessons, it could be the comfort, it could be something, um, or it could be the fact that once the good time comes around, you'll think about this in a positive, and none of that will matter. Um, for now, just sort of, I know it's hard. I'm trying to say go with the flow, but that's not quite the message I'm getting. Um, it's more like learn, and be in the present moment. I just feel that the next few, like, it could get better, could be even before the end of the year, but I can't say for sure. Um, but for now, I just feel like whatever's going on, I feel like the lessons have to be pulled from it, okay? And you actually might. It's weird as this sounds. I'm trying to put it in a better way. That there's a blessing in all of this right now. There's something that is just making me feel like it's something to be appreciated. Okay, I hope that's making some sense to you. But this is what I'm seeing. Do the time so to basically answer your question, will your times get better? Yeah, there are better things starting from the next month onwards, and it varies. I get the feeling it could be just after the new year, it could be just before the new year, it could be um, definitely around the fall. Sorry, the spring period. Things can get better. Hope that Brenda Walker says thank you so much. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, hope that helps you out. Okay, just going through, guys. Okay, just catching up, sorry. Okay, Candy Todd, do you have any message for me, or could you give me clarity to my clarity on my marriage to my husband Greg? Yeah, it's basically Greg who's the heavier energy between the two. Between the two of you, I feel. It's just, it comes down to like you communicating more with Greg, if that makes any sense, because he just needs to be sort of, he's kind of more tied down, he's more accepting. I just feel like it's just, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a heavier energy, but it's more like, it's not that heavy is the best way I can say it, but he's more like not making enough of the effort to make things better. But I do feel that he can be lifted out of it. Okay, so it's not that heavy where, okay, this is a bad thing, it's ended, or I'm not sure if I could give you a positive message, but I just feel that he can be sort of lifted out of it. It's if you can communicate with him, and it's going to be quite easier for you to work with him on that, and it should be very easy to lift him up out of this whole thing and make everything better. Okay, thanks a lot. I hope that helps you out, Candy Todd. Thanks for asking that question. Pearl Moxham, name of the person who's blocking my love life. One is you, because you're allowing it to happen, right? Do I feel another energy? Yeah. Do I feel another female energy or something like that? That is in the way. There could be some bad feelings or something like that. I can't tell you their name. I can tell you it's a strong energy. It's a bit of a negative energy. How can you recognize that person? It's just, you're gonna know it. It's just their negativity. It's just they don't want to be happy. They don't want to see others being happy. So it's one of those yucky kind of energies. Okay. The other thing, more importantly, it's not about what they're doing. It's about you. You're allowing this person to block it in your mind and everything. So I feel in this case, yeah, there's a lot going on with them, but there's a fair bit of it is still in your control, and you can still make things better for yourself. Okay. Shared, you are my angel. Wow, Sherry Daniels, thanks a lot for saying that. I hope I can give you. It's just I couldn't see anything concrete. It's just varying. But thanks a lot anyway for asking that question, and I'll be here the next time you ask. So, okay. Lisa Reed, will I ever get married? Lisa, there's a distant potential to that. Right now, for the next 6 months or so, there isn't going to be anything happening. I just feel, but after that, there is a distant potential. So it hasn't been written. I would keep trying more to bring that possibility closer to you. The best way I can describe it is I saw flowers that are very distant. Okay, normally I can see them, feel them closer to me, but in this case they're far away. Okay, but it is a possibility. It is something there, and look, keep trying, keep meeting new people, go do online stuff in a bit. And next year, actually, something's popping in, so it could be something next year. I Something along those lines. I hope that makes sense, okay? But it is a possibility in the distance. Thank you very much for asking me that. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for everyone who shared, by the way. I'm just seeing, got to do a couple of readings for the people who shared, and then I will definitely get back to everybody else. How do I get rid of the bad energy? Is my mom the cause? Is she mad at me? So, great question. Sherry Pusker, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. How do I get rid of the bad energy? Is my mom the cause? Is she mad at me? No, it's your mom is not the cause. I feel it's more coming towards you and it's inside, if anything. So there's two ways to get rid of energy. There's sage, salt around your place, and things like that. But if it's within you, Sherry, you gotta. One of the things I do is kind of dip my hand in salt. The salt absorbs all the negativity. We used to remove entities from people, spirits from people like that. And salt just absorbs it just like that. It just makes it weaker. So to answer your question, dip your hand in salt for a bit, move it around, throw it away, see if you feel better. The salt absorbs as a magnet for taking out the energy from your body inside of you. And like I said, we worked on it. Pearl says thanks a lot. I'm glad you liked the reading. But yeah, salt is one way to get rid of it. Of course, sage and all that works on the outside in your surroundings, but within your body, dipping your hand in salt and just throwing that salt away afterwards. That is just a universal method that's been used for thousands of years, and we've done it to pull out things from people that just. I'll leave that story alone, okay? It works. Thanks a lot. Some people shared here. Just seeing who shared here. So Teresa Desarden, Teresa, thanks a lot for sharing. Amy Muro, thank you. Lisa Reed says thank you for the reading. Hey, glad you liked it. Teresa, I'm just trying to connect with your energy. I feel like there's a group of souls that are around you. I just feel that they are doing well. There's sort of an abundance in their energies. It's an abundance of many different things. Time and time again, when I connect to your energy, I just feel that either it's there's a lot to be grateful for, but if you kind of need, like, if you can draw from their energies, if that makes any sense. They're all some people in good positions in their lives. They have positive stuff that you can all share. So the sharing of energies between those and your loved ones around you, the positive energy, that seems to be the thing that I want to connect to time and time again when I connect to your energy. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alta Peterson shared also, so thank you, Alta. Let me know what what your question is. Shane, will my current friend commit to me? Shanae Leonard. Undecided. He can be, but he's leaning more towards. He's basically right there, and he's half is the best way I can put it. He does think about it, let me just say, but he does have a lot of other stuff that is making me feel like he doesn't want to be committed to you. I just feel if I was to make a bet, I'm not sure if he will, and if he will, he might just don't take his word for it immediately. Let him prove it over time rather than just go by his words, is what I'm saying, because there's a strong energy for him. Like, there's a lot of energy drawing him away from the commitment, okay? It's not just one source. It's different. It's the social, it's the friends or whatever. There's a lot going on. He's just showing me a glimpse of all that life, which is pulling him away from that, and not pulling him, but that's a part of him. So at this point, even if he does say yeah, let him prove it for a bit before. So Emily Ramirez said shared. Sure, Emily, glad you shared. Yeah, Emily, I'm feeling something towards you. I feel this is a weird feeling. I'm trying to put it into words, but there is there's something about my past, and there's me trying to move forward, and that block of my past has just got me grounded and nailed to wherever I am. However, I'm I'm still a prisoner to that, but I'm out away from it also. So whatever it is, you've done a lot to get out of it, and you still can, but there's a part of you that's just connecting to that, and it's just grounding yourself to that. The only thing I can say is starting next year, if you can make a resolution of some sort and make a total clean slate or something like that, that's what I'm getting. Okay, it's kind of hard to describe. Like I'll attempt to describe it again, but it's just a big block of my past and images. I'm seeing different images in that. It's just like a cylinder, and it's just grounding me, and it's just like it's connected and it's going right through me, and it's just holding me there, and I'm connected to it very strongly. But at the same time, I do feel my future, everything else is going on around me. It does feel like there's new possibilities and there's new worlds. That is just a complete, it's just like a story, it's like a movie story, lots of things. So moving forward in the next year, if you can, just think about it in the coming weeks and just let go of that and just be outside it. That is much better place to be moving forward in the next year. Okay, hope that helps you out. That's the best way I can put it. Thanks a lot. Thank you guys for sharing. Alta says shared. My mom passed. Is she trying to tell me something? Oh yeah, Alta. She's almost making me feel like you can connect with her anytime, and she's making me feel like you can uh, um, just start to feel her a little bit more. It's almost making me feel like you should be able to look into like you've been researching or doing some sort of research into spirituality, tarot, things like that. One of those things, and it's making me feel like you have the time. But she's definitely there in the evenings. Basically, you do have. She's making me feel like you do have the free time available. She actually just. Oh wow, she came through pretty strong. So there's no message in regards to that. She says appreciate your blessings. There's no sort of warning or any of that type of message, but she's making me feel like the connection between you and her is very strong. Watch out for the lights flickering, she's making me feel like, but a whole bunch of different messages. So she's always there. You just have to open yourself to it. And if you play around with a few things like the tarot and pendulums and things like that, she's going to come through stronger. She's going to speak to you through your intuition. But the summary of the whole message is she's definitely there. There's a very strong bond, and she communicates to you more often than you think. And a lot of it happens in the evening time. Is what she's making me feel like. Maybe some of the lights are not that bright at that time, maybe. Um, but there, you do get that alone time, and that's when she's communicating with you. Okay, definitely there with you. Definitely there. Very strong bond. And this time the spirit actually coming through very forward. Sorry, somewhat aggressively, just to say, hey, look, I'm here all the time. Okay. Hope that helps you out. Thank you. Madeline, will I be getting the surgery I want and the new house this year or the next year? Why can't I lose weight? Lots of questions going on, Madeline. So we see if we have a combined message for you. So when I connect it to the weight issue, I just feel like you feel like you're not doing it, but it has to do with others around you more than anything, right? So it's like, okay, when in Rome, do as the when in Rome's do as the Romans do, kind of thing. It is to do with that. What else? I guess the choices that you're making are like it just needs minor changes, right? So you got to give it more of a try, is what they're making me feel like. It's just you're afraid to even try some of the things that are being suggested to you. So another thing, one of the messages that came through, why not try? Why not try? Why not try? Something like that. The surgery, they're gonna push off on it a little bit. I can tell you, will you get it or not? But I can tell you, the guys who are making the decisions for the surgery, they're looking at you in sometimes in a favorable way, but sometimes in a non-favorable way. So whatever that means to you, I hope I hope you can understand. They're kind of upset at you too, for certain things about the surgery and things like that. Maybe you're pushing it or something, or maybe they're trying to delay it or something. But just there's a bit of a difference. You're not quite seeing eye to eye on those things. Um, the house, I'll leave it for now. I'll do it another time. But it's going to be next year, if anything, and not now. Okay. Hope that helps you out. I try to get you 2 or 3 different readings from one source. But there was some stuff there that I felt was from Spirit. Thanks a lot. Am I blocking you? I am just wondering. I've messaged you. You have not responded. And nothing. So Melissa, I get hundreds of messages a day, and I still haven't caught up to those. Right? It's not that I'm blocking anybody, but if you see, I do about 30, and there's like well over a few thousand I have to get through. So I'm still trying to get through as many as I can, but I'm gonna try and get to as many as I can. Okay, I promise. I'm really working hard, because if people have made the effort to come to my page and ask a question, um, I do want to help. And I just want to let you know one thing, Melissa. A lot of the times I answer a question and straight away I get 2 or 3 more questions. Nobody's ever satisfied with one question. So they all keep coming through, and sometimes it's a bad habit of mine. I try to get back to them. So I am trying to get back to everybody. I'm not trying to ignore them. This just messages, for some reason, there's a lot that I'm getting. Thank you. Okay, just gonna go through. Guinevere, Koa, Padilla, from wants to know, love message. Will I meet the right guy soon? I'm not sure if you can get anybody next year. Okay, I do think you have the potential, but I just don't see. You're asking the right guy, so very specifically. So next year, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna meet somebody, but the right guy. Let's just say I'm not sure if I see anybody. Thanks a lot. Somebody says, thank you so much. She's with me all the time. I can feel her. Alta. Great. Thanks for that confirmation. I'm glad, basically, I was able to give you something. So with your previous reading that I was doing, it's just, so the next year, I'm not seeing anything, okay? Now, can you do some things to make it better? Yes, you can. I do see potential for that. But at this moment, with the current trends and everything, I'm not sure you're going to get anything in the next year. Okay, sometimes the year after that might be different. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of feeling. Thank you so much. Doreen Bermudez, can you please do a reading on my health? Doreen, yeah, I'm gonna do a reading. I did feel something. Doreen, the inside, the blood, that kind of stuff, right? Detox, okay? Doreen, it's just, I kind of got the feeling straight away. Look, what's the best way I can describe it? I mean, purify your blood is the kind of feeling that I'm kind of getting, right? Just feed with the right nutrients to your blood. It's just that whole thing. That's the core thing. A lot of detox stuff, a lot of stuff like that. I know, so I hope that makes sense, but this is what I saw and felt. I know what I felt very strongly. I hope that resonates with you, but this is kind of the stuff I saw, okay? So thanks a lot for asking that question. I hope you're able to do it. My advice, detox and purify the blood. That's kind of what I'm feeling like, okay? Thank you so much for asking that question. Thank you, everybody who shared. Izzy Aroko shared anything for you. Yeah, Izzy, another one of those readings that I've kind of connected with today. Um, you find it easier to connect with the youthful, younger version of you. I get the feeling. And it just means physically and mentally and spiritually, anything and stuff like that. There are good things coming your way. Um, Sort of the careless energy that you had when you were in your, I'm seeing somebody who's in their 20s or even a little bit younger than that. If you can connect to it, that's what's going to attract some of the good luck towards you, okay? And keep that smiling, carefree energy that sort of come in. That's the thing that you should be doing. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but that energy is going to bring in more luck to you. And I feel that it's almost like it's almost there. It's something that you can connect to straight away, more so than the other people. But if you can, that's it. It's just gonna bring you so much happiness, and if you let go of a lot of things, okay. So spirit, what did spirit show me in regards to you? It showed me a younger version of you smiling around the age of 20 or something, and it said it's easier for you to connect with that than most other people. Thank you. Somebody says Sherry says you read me a few weeks ago and it was right on. Thank you, Sherry. I missed that comment, but I appreciate your feedback. I wish I can get to it. But anyway, thanks for that confirmation. I appreciate it. Madeline says thank you for the reading. Sorry it was wrong. Yeah, go through everything, Madeline. There could be something. Somebody's asking. So Sherry's asking. Sherry, is my mom mad at me? No, she's not. I'm gonna get into the details of it, but that wasn't definitely any sort of message that came through. So Sherry Puskar, I'm pretty sure. You know, definitely, I can bet anything on that. Okay. Um, Thank you. So many people shared here, by the way. Appreciate anybody who shared. And Christine Hamilton. Just seeing guidance, please. Christine Hamilton. Christine, 2021 is going to be a better year than 2020. 2020 was a rough year, and I feel that in some ways. Um, More so, forget about the COVID and think, yeah, the COVID and everything else they had a part to do with it. But 2021 is going to bring you some luck. It's going to bring you more people that are going to be wanting to help you, wanting to get closer to you. I feel a bunch of souls making their way closer to you in a positive way for 2021. That's a good reading. I'd be looking forward to 2021. Give it a few months, 1 or 2 months to sort of get into the flow and everything. But again, I see people wanting to come close to you. They're bringing different things to you. They bring in love, abundance, um, and things like that. Okay. Thank you so much. Lisa Ann Steed shared anything for me. Yeah. Sorry, I've been talking for 45 minutes. I guess I need to hold Lisa. All right, give me 1 second, please. The weather's changing around here. I'm going to try and connect to what happened with you, Lisa. I felt like there was a constant worry in the back of my mind, which is just something got to me there. Um, Sorry about that. Um, And again, it has to do with past, and it's a bit of a nuisance. Um, I feel it's an unnecessary thing. I think it doesn't have any part in your future, and it's not even necessary. And I think you can go beyond it. I hope that makes some sort of sense. I was trying to get it. I was trying to get more connected to it. Thank you. Um, somebody said thank you. So sorry, I kind of lost that reading a little bit, but basically just um, yeah, it's not necessary. It's just almost there. It keeps popping up. I feel, oh, this is weird. I feel that if you can do some sort of ritual, any sort of ritual, sort of imagine white light sort of protecting you, maybe a sort of prayer or something like that. I'm not going to get into the details of why, but I just feel if you just do a little bit of that, that thing will go away. It's a bit of a, it just has, um, um, just ask for the divine white light to protect you at times. It's just, we all get that. There's nuisance energies that try to bug us sometimes, so it's to do with that. I wouldn't worry about it too much, but like I said, just connect with the divine energy, however you want to call it, once in a while, and work with it, and ask for a guidance, because it just feels like it's just a nuisance that keeps coming back from some source, or someone's entertaining it on some level. So okay, hope that resonates with you. Um, Jennifer Arbuckle Mola, can you please do a reading for my sister-in-law, China Marshall? She's been here a lot and hasn't had a reading about her husband who passed. So, one of the things, China, that I got straight away was he wants you to move on and he wants you to be happy. I don't know how much you're holding on to him, or how much you think about him, if you're in a relationship or not, but he's totally fine on the other side. And he's almost sort of making me feel like, you should go out, have your fun, move on, be totally happy, because it's not like it's holding you back, not just in the ways of love or anything like that, but it's holding you back in a lot of ways. So he just wants you to move past. He's sort of pushing me for you to go past. Do whatever it is that makes you happy. Okay, totally. And he kind of has that energy, and he's kind of he's making me feel like there wasn't, like, he didn't communicate enough, or about he wasn't the type that would communicate enough, like how much he loved you and things like that. But he's absolutely fine on the other side. Things are very peaceful with him. He's surrounded by, like, there's a male energy that's also coming through with him. But at the same time, like, what's the message for him? It's just sort of almost to let keep moving past, and just have as much fun as you can and enjoy yourself. That kind of, it's just pushing everything, like, go forward, live your life happily, that kind of energy. Okay. Something about a male, a boy or something, maybe it's also coming up. And he's showing me that they're a bit older. They're grown up, or close to that age, or grown up, or past that. He's just saying, of course they all need you. I guess that's kind of the message I have for you. Okay, hope that helps you out. Thank you so much. Val Gauthier shared, any advice for me? Yeah, Val. So basically just to kind of lay back, relax, and let things pass. Just watch everything around you. Just keep going past, okay? Just making me feel like it's just almost you sitting down with a popcorn and watching life go by. So not, instead of letting things come at you, and even getting involved with them, it's like a movie screen that's just going past. The best way I can describe it is I can see you sitting in a couch or something like that with your popcorn or something, and there's just images going past you, and that's your life, right? And instead of being more involved in everything and stuff like that, just you're just sort of letting it pass. Do that for the next little while and let some lessons of learning come out of that. That's the best advice I can give you. Okay, so I hope you can see that image that I saw. Just movie screens, just long, just running with images and watching your just life go by. For now, the immediate. Um, Thanks a lot. So many messages, guys. I'm just trying to connect with them. Okay. Joyce Ann says McDermott. Okay, sorry, I didn't get your question. If I could, I'd. Val, thank you so much for sharing. Thank you, by the way, anybody who shared once again. Okay. Maria, anything on my health? Maria Orta, anything on my health? Thank you. Ooh, Maria, take care of your health, okay? I'm worried. I'm worried. I start to feel energy here, which is like a little bit like a panicky, worry energy. I'm not saying start to panic or worry. I'm just saying start like talking to doctors and getting advice, okay? There are things that could go worse. There are things, it's worth a doctor's visit, an update or something like that. And you might need to change certain things. But just if it means anything, I just felt a bit of like an alarm bell going off somewhere, okay? And it's unlike some of the other readings I've done for you. So please consult your doctor. Please talk to them. Get advice. Thank you. Omar, I need you right now. My uncle is passing of cancer, and my grandma and grandpa are there to help him pass, and are watching over me. Jeannie, yes, I felt the two energies. If that makes any sense. Your uncle that's passing. It will. It's not like an immediate passing. He will continue. He might even make it, but it is. I just feel that there's something continuing there, right? So he could go longer than you expected. I hope they're trying to help him with that also, if that makes any sense. Okay. May Lonzon, sorry, says chills. Okay, thanks a lot for joining, May. Good to see you here again. I'm just seeing. Is there anything? Catherine Robles says, I am ready to receive love. Thank you. Give it 3 to 4 months or something like that. And you say you are ready to receive love, but I feel you'll be more ready in a little while. Okay? It's a process that's happening, and it will get better and better and better. And so you will surprise yourself with the result. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. It is getting close to the hour. Val says thank you. Okay, I didn't get to read that, but thanks for that confirmation. I appreciate it. So it is getting close to the hour. I am probably going to do one quick read, and that would be it. It's close to the hour. Kelly Marie, is my job safe or will I be laid off? Will I get a love life soon? Okay, you're laughing about it, Kelly. There is a potential, like job is not as bad as you think. Nothing's been written in final, but it's not as dangerous as you think it is. The next 2 to 3 months are crucial, where it's either or, but I wouldn't be surprised if you make it through that. And it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about kind of what's happening. And I feel that the guys who are making the decision, even they're not sure about what's happening. Okay, so it's hard to kind of guess what's happening. There's a lot of uncertainty going on, but it's not nothing that you could do that could make it better. Love life, maybe more effort needs to be put into that. The potential is there, but I would think that more effort needs to be put in. So hope that helps. So thanks a lot, everybody. It is 1 hour. Thank you to everyone who shared. I appreciate it. I hope everyone has a great night, and lots of love to everybody. I'm gonna do about a 5-minute meditation to thank everyone who came here, and send out love to everybody, and thank the universe for you guys even coming here. Um, Appreciate that, and I hope you receive what I'm sending out in my meditation. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves.